This is Experience the game, and it really is a game of life. Each card, called Life Circle, represents a little frame of our own personal movies. Typically it is agreed upon by those rules that we always look to the light. Not a whole lot of verbiage on most of the cards. It's a lot of symbology. It actually gets you to look deeper than where you normally would look if you were just like having words. And then a lot of these cards are words of wisdom. So the life circles get you to look, and the relate cards are for when people just relate. Or we've got challenge cards. The challenge cards are when people might have an additional question as to what that person means, or could they clarify to the group what they mean. Or, you know, I challenge you to go out and be the best you can be. I challenge you to do something that you've never tried before. It just depends on what comes up for you. This is a 1-minute timer, and you have 1 minute to come up with your intention, and just 1 minute to basically relate or challenge.
Beautiful.
Isn't it cool?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so name and intention. Whatever card jumps on you.
Okay, how about an intention of immortality?
Okay, good. Now you pick the card that indicates. What's it say?
Global citizen.
Okay. And what's the rest of it?
Create a vision of a global village.
Okay. So what does that mean to you?
That means, with what I said before, it would mean immortal heaven.
Oh. Create a vision of a global village. And her intention was immortality.
Well, that's really a pretty one.
And then go ahead and set the card where you choose.
I'm just curious as to your definition of immortality. My definition of immortality is life forever.
Okay, cool. Now that's a special card. When she picks a card that's a road sign like that, it also means that this is something about you that you're challenging in yourself. So, and being that it's that wacky road sign that goes in all different directions, you can state what that means to you for her, and then tell the rest of all of us what it means to you for you.
Well, immediately the first thought was, since it goes all different directions, that's exactly the answer that you gave. And the challenge to me is that that's always my first thought when people talk about immortality, and that's something within me, because I've come to believe that we can exist on many planes, and it's very possible that we exist on many planes at once. And so I guess that's it for me.
Okay, then go ahead and set the card touching hers where you think it belongs. Pointing at her.
And I did not even try to do that. Isn't that interesting? It's
your fault. Okay, and this is Lori, and Lori is known as a hoverer, and hoverers are allowed in the game. They can watch, and they get excited, and they get to give their input, and then ultimately they're on stage, you know. Yeah. But right now, Lori was hovering and adding her insights to our game.
Oh, cool, Lori.
She was adding. So does that indicate to you? Do you feel good about that? Do you feel comfortable?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Great.
Because I believe there's life on all planes too. You know, simultaneous realities.
Okay. Well, good. Then let's move on to GutZy Lady.
To bring the feminine energy into the evolution of the new being on this plane. Cock-a-doodle-doo, I love you.
It's a rooster.
Wow. Time to wake up and to appreciate your life.
Wow.
So this is a message that keeps coming to me is to create an equal partnership between the male and the female, and not to bring in the feminine energy so hard that we want to dominate, but to be equal in that. The red to the red. See how this works? Okay. I mean, it just works, just the way universal law. So, do we have any challenges or relates?
I have a relate.
Okay, here are the relate cards. Go ahead and tell her what your relate is, and then pick a card.
I relate to what you said because it's exactly yin and yang.
Oh, okay. So pick the card. Yeah, not from the top, but yes, isn't that incredible? That's a computer screen. Male. Male. Now that's pretty wild. That's wild. Go ahead and place it where you think it should go. My dream.
Computer, one's total.
Computer screen.
Yin and yang. Right brain,
And
left brain.
Wow. See? That's beautiful.
That's amazing.